Hey everybody, this is Freaks here with another game from the Hivemind Star League tournament. This one's going to be Scipio as the yellow Protoss spawning over at the left, and Aurelius spawning as the green Protoss at the bottom center. And as you can see, Scipio said, bro, these guys are both brothers, and I think that's probably one of the coolest things about this game. You know, brother rivalry and brotherly love both combined make for some awesome games. I'm not gonna lie. Pylon going down for both of them is a little bit earlier, and Scipio is going to send this first probe out to scout, going to find the green base, and he is headed to the right spot. I'm good friends with Scipio. He's a very good Protoss player, if you ask me. He actually plays random a lot of the time, so he's pretty proficient as Zerg as well. So we'll see if that's what he goes for in the next matchup. But for right now, he's going to be playing Protoss. Gate going down for both of these guys. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that both of these guys are Gold League players. Gold 1v1. Aurelius, he likes to do some different builds than Scipio does. I've noticed that. I've played both of these guys 1v1 quite a bit, and honestly, I feel a lot different playing both of these players. So I know this is going to be a good game. They're pretty evenly matched in their Protoss skills, and Brian likes to be creative in what builds he uses, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do this game. He clearly knows where Aurelius is right now. Let's see, he's going for one gas. No gas up for Scipio yet. He's going to be running this probe around in circles, just over and over and over again, and until Aurelius can get a stalker out. And I mean, unless you can surround him with lings, or probes, then he's just going to be able to continue running this guy around and see everything he does. 2 gate down. Is this going to be another possible 3 gate? We'll see. Second gate before Cybercore. I wonder what this madness is. Still scouting. I'm sure Aurelius doesn't really care about this right now. It's like, oh, what are you going to see? My gas? You're going to see me chrono boosting my warp tech out? Oh, come on. 2 gates down. Cyber is going down now. I think we might see some early pressure from Scipio this game. There goes the 3rd gate and the 4th gate, so we're actually seeing a 4 gate from Aurelius. This may result in some early pressure from him rather than early pressure from Scipio. We'll see if he decides to push out pretty early this game. I hope this is a good long game. It'd be nice to watch. Chrono boosting out these zealots because warp tech hasn't been finished yet. There's the 3rd gate. Is he going to be placing a 4th one as well, or is he going to be placing a robo? There's no 2nd gas here, so I don't know about that. Both are on 1 gas right now. This probe is still running around in circles. He obviously tried to do something, possibly with that sentry right there. I don't even know if he's bothered by that. Twilight Council going down. Yep, 4 gate, and I'm expecting blink stalkers. That's just my expectation. 4th gate going down. 2nd gas. So we're seeing 4 gates from both players right now, so we're probably going to have some pretty even trade-offs. Oh, proxy pylon in this guy. Did he spot that? He did not. He has no idea there's a proxy pylon there, and that could spell for some pretty bad news for Aurelius. Is he going to check? Nope, he's not. We cannot hold. What's going on over here? Looks like Scipio is going to be pushing up his ramp. Yep. Got that force field off, but it's not enough. He didn't stop the zealots. And it looks like Aurelius is going to be able to hold this off pretty well. still pretty scared for that proxy pylon there. That could really spell bad news, whether it's Zealots or DTs or anything like that. If his army's out of place, and if his warp tech is on cooldown, he's not going to be able to defend these probes. And they're chasing him around. I got some micro coming here by Scipio. He's trying to micro against these Zealots, but these Stalkers are both about dead. He's doing his best. And down goes one Zealot. Down. Alright, he's pulling that one back. Let it got kite for too long. Expansion going down for Scipio here. I thought I saw something down here. Nothing warped in yet. Taking out the neutral supply depot. An expansion here from Aurelius. Doesn't look like it. He's on 2 gas as well. Oh, he's getting charged before blink. Okay. Alright, I guess I was wrong. Scipio's going to see this push. He knows it's coming, because he's got the Zelnaga right there. He's going to be pushing in here. Is he going to be able to do some damage? He severely outnumbers Scipio right now. He's getting his warp gates down though, so he's going to be able to warp in some reinforcements here pretty quickly. Alright, he's going to be pushing on the natural here. He's got 4 Stalkers warping in. Let's see if he can push this back. What are you doing? Come on. What's going on? If you didn't know, actually what he did right there, he chrono boosted the warp gates. And what that does is it decreases the cooldown time. A lot of people don't know that, but you do now. It looks like he is going to be able to save this expansion here. Or he's definitely going to be keeping up the pressure here. But yeah, it looks like he's going to be taking off. He's putting down that proxy pylon. Going to try to warp in some reinforcements. Continue this push. Right now, I think it'd be best if he went back. And another thing, if you don't notice right there, chrono boosting it does increase the rate at which the shields will regenerate. For all you Protoss players that did not realize that, and there you go. You got a Nexus that's down, you know, no shields left. Chrono boost it, it's going to regenerate a lot faster. Here comes the next push from Aurelius. Except Scipio now has his Immortal out, which is going to be fairly effective against these Stalkers. Is he going to be able to push this back? He's pulling probes to get these Zealots. He's continuing that push. A little bit of micro there. He's going to be focusing down that Stalker. Looks like Aurelius has cleaned up. Oops. Has cleaned up those all these probes. That is not good news. But these 2 Immortals are just going to be devastating against the Stalkers. He's got these charge lots in though. Looks like, yeah, I think this couldn't get a good enough surround on this force here. Or maybe, let's see, what's the outcome? Oh, Mo, he's not going to be able to snipe that last Immortal. Actually, pushed a lot farther than I thought he would. But looks, yep, he's going to be able to clean up or release his forces here. And that push, well, I don't know. Looks like you got another wave of Zealots that are going to be coming in here. Aurelius playing very aggressively so far. Hasn't got down his own expansion, which I think is kind of a mistake. I mean, I understand that he wants to keep up the pressure on Scipio, and I mean, after denying that second expansion right there, he should have definitely gone and got his. And it looks like he's going to be saving up here to go ahead and do that. He's also, once again, severely outnumbering Scipio. Except, what is this? He's got an Immortal and 2 Sentries loaded up in that Warp Prism. What's he going to be doing with that? He's blocked off the ramp there, so he's going to be safe for a little bit. But this Warp Prism is headed down here, and it doesn't look like Aurelius has anything to counter this. He just used all his warp gates to warp in reinforcements there. But as long as Scipio keeps setting up these force fields, it's going to be fine. Looks like he's going to do the drop. There it is. We'll see how much damage this does. He hasn't got that expansion down yet, so he's a little slacking on that, but looks like Aurelius was finally able to push in here, but after this warp in, she's trying to push Aurelius back, but this is just a ruthless push. He's pulling probes, but down here, this is, I mean, it almost looks like a base race. A lot of stalkers up there. But he's warping in zealots. He's got more zealots warping in there. I mean, this doesn't look like it's going to be cleaned up anytime soon. But he did take out that Nexus. And these probes are doing absolutely nothing. I don't know if he's just not paying attention. They're going to be headed down there. And he has absolutely no income. He cannot build another Nexus. Not enough minerals. 2 zealots right there. He's going to be warping. Warp Prism, dropping this Immortal back in here. And that's just going to clean up these stalkers so quickly. Sad thing that he wasn't able to save his main Aurelius, because his push was actually very effective. So far, it's been a pretty close game, but I'm actually 100% certain that Scipio's got this, because he has protected his main, and Aurelius has no way of getting any income. There he is. A little bit of a scramble right there. No military forces left, just a bunch of probes and no income. And there's the GG. Scipio wins 1-0. And that's it for this game. So let's go on to game 2.